The Hidden Rules of Wealth, What the Rich Won't Tell You, presented by Boundless Books Audio. Introduction. Welcome to Boundless Books Audio, where wisdom meets action, and knowledge unlocks new opportunities. If you're searching for life-changing insights, financial wisdom, and strategies to elevate your success, you've come to the right place. We often hear about the habits of the wealthy, their morning routines, investment strategies, and work ethics, but what about the unspoken truths? The hidden rules they follow but rarely share? In this audiobook, we'll uncover the secret principles that separate the truly wealthy from the rest. Get ready to shift your mindset, break free from financial limitations, and step into a new level of abundance. Chapter 1, The Wealth Mindset. Thinking like the rich. Wealth is not just about money, it starts in the mind. The difference between the rich and everyone else is not just their bank account, it is how they think, make decisions, and approach life. The wealthy operate with a mindset that attracts opportunities, multiplies resources, and turns setbacks into stepping stones. If you want to build financial success, you must first think like the rich before you can earn like them. At the heart of the wealth mindset is abundance thinking. While the average person sees limits, there's not enough money, I can't afford that, rich people are lucky, the wealthy see opportunities. They believe money is abundant and that they have the power to create more of it. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, they ask, how can I afford it? Instead of believing wealth is reserved for a select few, they understand that success is available to those who seek it, learn, and take action. Another key trait of the wealthy mindset is long-term thinking. Most people chase short-term gratification, spending their money on things that bring immediate pleasure but no lasting value. The rich, on the other hand, focus on building assets, making smart investments, and delaying rewards today for greater wealth tomorrow. They understand that true financial success is a marathon, not a sprint, and they make choices today that will benefit them years down the road. One of the biggest differences between the rich and the average person is their relationship with risk. Most people fear risk and avoid it at all costs, preferring the comfort of security. The wealthy, however, understand that calculated risks are necessary for success. They do not gamble recklessly, but they are willing to invest in businesses, real estate, and opportunities that have the potential for long-term rewards. They educate themselves, take smart risks, and learn from failure instead of fearing it. The rich also prioritize growth and learning. While many people stop learning after school, wealthy individuals are lifelong students. They read books, attend seminars, seek mentors, and constantly expand their knowledge. They understand that financial success is a skill that must be developed, and they actively invest in their own education. This mindset allows them to stay ahead in an ever-changing world and continue finding new ways to create wealth. Another key aspect of the wealth mindset is taking ownership. The rich do not blame the economy, the government, or their circumstances for their financial situation. They take full responsibility for their success or failure and focus on what they can control. They understand that no one is coming to rescue them. If they want wealth, they must create it. This mindset shifts them from being passive participants in life to being active creators of their own destiny. Finally, the wealthy surround themselves with like-minded, successful individuals. They understand the power of their environment and choose to associate with people who inspire, challenge, and push them to greater heights. The saying, "Your network is your net worth," is something they take seriously. They build relationships with mentors, business partners, and successful peers who help them grow. Adopting the wealth mindset is the first step to financial success. It is about shifting from scarcity to abundance, thinking long-term, embracing calculated risks, prioritizing learning, taking ownership of your future, and surrounding yourself with success-driven people. When you start thinking like the rich, you open the door to creating wealth in your own life. Chapter 2, The Power of Financial Literacy. What schools don't teach you. Money affects every aspect of life, yet most people never receive a proper education on how to manage it. Schools teach history, science, and literature, but they rarely cover financial literacy, the knowledge and skills needed to build and maintain wealth. This is why so many people struggle financially, even with high-paying jobs. The truth is, earning money is not enough. Understanding how to use it wisely is what creates financial freedom. At its core, financial literacy is about mastering income, expenses, saving, investing, and debt management. The financially successful understand how to make their money work for them, while the financially struggling often fall into bad habits like overspending, living paycheck to paycheck, or accumulating unnecessary debt. The difference comes down to knowledge and discipline. One of the most important principles of financial literacy is understanding assets versus liabilities. Wealthy individuals focus on acquiring assets, things that put money into their pockets, such as investments, rental properties, stocks, and businesses. In contrast, the average person often spends money on liabilities, things that take money out of their pockets, like expensive cars, designer clothes, and unnecessary debt. To build wealth, you must shift your focus from spending on things that lose value to investing in things that grow in value. Another key lesson that schools don't teach is the power of compound interest. The rich understand that money, when invested wisely, grows exponentially over time. A small amount saved and invested consistently can turn into a fortune over decades. Unfortunately, most people only learn about interest when they experience it in the form of credit card debt, where it works against them instead of for them. Knowing how to make compound interest work in your favor through smart investing is one of the greatest financial advantages you can have. Debt is another area where financial literacy plays a crucial role. Not all debt is bad. When used correctly, it can be a tool for wealth creation, such as taking out a loan to start a business or buy a rental property. However, many people fall into the trap of bad debt, such as high-interest credit cards, payday loans, or financing expensive purchases they cannot afford. Financially literate individuals understand the difference between good debt, which helps build wealth, and bad debt, which drains resources, and make decisions accordingly. Budgeting and money management are also essential skills that many people never learn. Financially successful individuals track their income and expenses, ensuring that they live below their means and direct their money toward productive uses. They prioritize saving and investing before spending rather than spending first and saving whatever is left, which often ends up being nothing. Perhaps the biggest lesson that schools fail to teach is that your job alone will not make you rich. The wealthy do not rely on a single source of income, they create multiple streams, through investments, side businesses, real estate, and passive income sources. Financial literacy teaches you that financial freedom comes not from working harder but from working smarter, leveraging money, time, and knowledge to build lasting wealth. Ultimately, financial literacy is the foundation of financial success. Without it, even high earners can end up broke, while those with modest incomes can achieve financial security through smart decisions. By learning what schools don't teach, how to manage, invest, and grow your money, you take control of your financial future and set yourself up for lasting wealth and independence. Chapter 3: The Hidden Power of Networking and Relationships. Success is rarely achieved alone. No matter how skilled, intelligent, or hardworking you are, your ability to build strong relationships and network effectively will determine how far you go. The world operates on connections, opportunities. Business deals, and career advancements often come from who you know, not just what you know. Understanding the hidden power of networking and relationships can open doors that would otherwise remain closed. At its core, networking is about building genuine, mutually beneficial connections. Many people make the mistake of thinking networking is simply collecting contacts or asking for favors. But the most successful networkers focus on giving value before expecting anything in return. They offer help, share knowledge, and create opportunities for others. By doing so, they build trust and goodwill, which leads to strong, long-term relationships that eventually bring unexpected opportunities. One of the greatest benefits of networking is access to knowledge and resources. No one knows everything, but by surrounding yourself with the right people, you gain access to expertise, insights, and advice that can accelerate your growth. Whether it's learning from a mentor, getting business referrals, or finding investors for a project, the right connections can provide shortcut solutions to challenges you might otherwise struggle with alone. Networking also expands your influence. The more people who know, respect, and trust you, the greater your ability to create impact. In business, this means increased visibility and reputation. In a career, it means having people who advocate for you when promotions or job opportunities arise. When you invest in relationships, you build a network of supporters who open doors for you that hard work alone might not. Another hidden power of relationships is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Life is unpredictable, businesses fail, careers take unexpected turns, and challenges arise. Having a strong network means you have a support system to lean on during difficult times. Whether it's financial help, emotional support, or a simple introduction to the right person, your network can help you recover faster and get back on track. To build a powerful network, you must focus on authenticity and consistency. People can sense when you are only reaching out for personal gain. Instead of approaching networking with a "what can I get?" mindset, shift to "how can I contribute?" Attend industry events, engage in meaningful conversations, and stay in touch with contacts even when you don't need anything. Small gestures, checking in, offering help, or sharing useful information, go a long way in strengthening relationships. Additionally, surrounding yourself with high-achieving, ambitious individuals will elevate your own success. The saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," holds true. If you want to grow, be in rooms where people challenge and inspire you. Seek mentors, advisors, and peers who push you to think bigger and strive for more. In the end, networking and relationships are not just about professional success, they shape your entire life. The right connections bring opportunities, wisdom, and support, helping you achieve your goals faster and with greater impact. If you want to go far, don't try to do it alone, build a network that lifts you higher. Chapter 4, The Secret of Multiple Income Streams. Relying on a single source of income is one of the biggest financial risks you can take. Most people depend entirely on their jobs for financial security, but what happens if that job disappears? The wealthy understand that true financial freedom comes from having multiple income streams, a system that ensures money continues to flow in, even if one source dries up. This is the key to long-term stability, wealth accumulation, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Many people believe that making more money means working longer hours, but the rich don't just work harder, they work smarter. They focus on creating systems that generate income continuously, even when they're not actively working. This is the foundation of financial independence, having multiple streams of income that provide cash flow from different sources, reducing financial risk and increasing wealth-building potential. Having multiple income streams ensures that no single event can completely disrupt your financial stability. If you lose your job or one source of income slows down, you still have others keeping you afloat. This strategy provides flexibility, security, and a higher capacity for wealth creation. It also allows you to take more risks, invest in opportunities, and pursue your passions without the constant stress of living paycheck to paycheck. Additionally, different income streams compound over time, creating greater financial growth. Instead of relying on a single paycheck, you can leverage multiple sources of money that work together, accelerating your journey to financial freedom. There are several types of income streams that successful individuals use to grow their wealth. The most common include earned income, which comes from a job or business, investment income, which includes stocks, bonds, and other financial assets, and passive income, which allows money to flow in with minimal effort, such as rental income, royalties, or automated online businesses. Other income streams include affiliate or commission-based income, which comes from referrals and sales, and real estate income, which comes from rental properties or property flipping. To build multiple income streams, start by identifying your skills and interests, then gradually expand your income sources. Begin with one, such as freelancing or investing, and reinvest the extra income into other wealth-building assets. Over time, these multiple streams will work together to provide financial security, freedom, and a life of greater possibilities. The secret to financial success isn't working harder, it's working smarter. Chapter 5: The Silent Power of Investing, How the Rich Multiply Their Wealth. Investing is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools that separates the rich from the rest. While many people rely solely on earned income from a job, the wealthy understand that true financial freedom comes from making their money work for them. Investing is not just about growing wealth, it's about multiplying it over time. The rich don't just save money, they strategically put it into assets that generate more money, allowing them to build wealth exponentially. This silent power of investing is what enables them to achieve financial independence, create generational wealth, and live life on their own terms. One of the most important principles of investing is understanding compound interest, often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest allows investments to grow at an accelerating rate because you earn interest not only on your initial investment but also on the interest that accumulates over time. This is how small, consistent investments can turn into millions over decades. The earlier you start investing, the greater your advantage, as time in the market is more important than timing the market. The rich also understand the importance of diversification, spreading investments across different asset classes to minimize risk and maximize returns. They invest in stocks, real estate, businesses, and other income-generating assets rather than keeping all their money in a savings account, where inflation slowly erodes its value. Investing in stocks and index funds allows them to participate in the growth of companies and the economy, while real estate investments provide cash flow and long-term appreciation. Meanwhile, owning businesses or investing in startups creates opportunities for massive returns. One of the biggest differences between the wealthy and the average person is their mindset toward risk. Many people fear investing because they associate it with uncertainty and potential loss. However, the rich see risk differently. They understand that calculated risk is necessary for high rewards. Instead of avoiding investing, they educate themselves, seek expert advice, and take strategic steps to minimize risk while maximizing gains. They focus on long-term wealth building rather than short-term market fluctuations. Another secret of the rich is that they leverage passive investing strategies. Instead of actively trying to beat the market, they invest in assets that grow over time without constant attention. Many wealthy individuals use index funds, dividend stocks, rental properties, and automated investment platforms to build wealth passively. This allows them to continue growing their fortune while focusing on other business ventures and personal goals. The power of investing is not reserved for the rich, it is available to anyone willing to learn and take action. The key is to start early, stay consistent, and think long-term. Even small investments, when managed wisely, can lead to financial independence over time. While many people work hard for money, the rich work hard to make their money work for them. By harnessing the silent power of investing, anyone can create lasting wealth and achieve financial freedom. Chapter 6: Mastering the Art of Negotiation, a skill that pays forever. Negotiation is one of the most valuable skills anyone can develop. Whether in business, career advancement, or everyday life, the ability to negotiate effectively can determine how much you earn, the opportunities you access, and the influence you have. The wealthy and successful understand that negotiation is not about winning arguments, it's about creating value and securing the best possible outcome. Those who master this skill gain a lifelong advantage, as every deal, salary discussion, and major decision becomes an opportunity to improve their position. One of the fundamental principles of negotiation is knowing your value. Many people settle for less than they deserve simply because they don't recognize their own worth. Successful negotiators do their research, understand market trends, and confidently communicate the value they bring to the table. Whether asking for a raise, closing a business deal, or negotiating a purchase, preparation is key. The more knowledge you have about the situation, the stronger your position will be. Another critical aspect of negotiation is the power of silence and patience. Many people feel uncomfortable with silence and rush to fill it with unnecessary concessions. Skilled negotiators, on the other hand, use silence as a tool to make the other party reveal more information or reconsider their stance. Patience also plays a major role. Those who are willing to wait, observe, and respond strategically often come out ahead. The ability to remain calm under pressure and avoid making emotional decisions is a hallmark of master negotiators. The best negotiators also understand the importance of creating win-win situations. While some see negotiation as a battle where one side must lose, the most effective deals are those where both parties feel satisfied. This approach builds long-term relationships, increases trust, and leads to better opportunities in the future. By focusing on mutual benefit rather than just personal gain, you create a reputation as someone people want to work with. Another key strategy in negotiation is anchoring, or setting the first number in a discussion. Research shows that the first offer often serves as a psychological anchor that influences the final outcome. By making the first move and setting a high but reasonable expectation, you can guide the negotiation in your favor. At the same time, being aware of anchoring tactics used by others helps you avoid being influenced by unrealistic demands. Lastly, great negotiators always have a walk-away point, a clear understanding of the minimum acceptable outcome. This prevents emotional decision-making and ensures you don't agree to unfavorable terms out of fear of losing the deal. The power to walk away is one of the strongest advantages in any negotiation, as it shows confidence and prevents you from settling for less than you deserve. Mastering the art of negotiation is a lifelong skill that pays off in countless ways. From securing higher salaries to making smarter business deals and even improving personal relationships, negotiation impacts every area of life. Those who take the time to develop this skill gain an edge that compounds over time, leading to greater financial success and personal freedom. Chapter 7. The Dark Side of Wealth. What they don't tell you. Wealth is often portrayed as the ultimate goal: financial freedom, luxury, and the ability to live life on your own terms. However, what many don't realize is that wealth comes with its own set of challenges, pressures, and hidden burdens. The rich may enjoy privileges that others do not, but they also face struggles that are rarely discussed. The dark side of wealth is a reality that few acknowledge, but understanding it is crucial for anyone who aspires to financial success. One of the biggest challenges that come with wealth is trust and relationships. When people become rich, they often find it difficult to know who genuinely cares about them versus those who are only interested in their money. Friends and family may start treating them differently, expecting financial favors or feeling entitled to their success. Some wealthy individuals even become isolated, unsure of who they can trust. This can lead to strained relationships, loneliness, and a deep sense of disconnection from the world they once knew. Another hidden burden of wealth is the pressure to maintain it. Making money is one thing, but keeping it is another challenge altogether. The more wealth someone accumulates, the more responsibilities they have, investments to manage, businesses to oversee, and financial risks to navigate. Many wealthy individuals experience constant stress and anxiety about losing what they've built, leading to sleepless nights and an obsession with financial security. The fear of failure can be just as intense, if not greater, than the fear of being broke. Wealth also brings public scrutiny and expectations. The rich are often judged more harshly for their choices, whether it's how they spend their money, where they live, or even what they say. Society holds the wealthy to a different standard, expecting them to be generous philanthropists while also criticizing them for having too much. This can create a constant pressure to prove one's worth, leading some to feel trapped by their own success. Additionally, many wealthy individuals struggle with a loss of purpose and fulfillment. When financial struggles are no longer an issue, some find themselves wondering, what now? The drive that once pushed them to succeed may fade, leaving them feeling unfulfilled despite having everything they ever wanted. This is why many wealthy people turn to philanthropy, extreme hobbies, or even self-destructive behavior in an attempt to fill the void. Perhaps one of the most dangerous aspects of wealth is the illusion of invincibility. With money comes power, and for some, this leads to arrogance and poor decision-making. Many fall into the trap of thinking they can never fail, leading them to take reckless financial risks, neglect their health, or make choices that ultimately cost them everything. There are countless stories of once successful individuals who lost it all due to overconfidence and mismanagement, while financial success can bring incredible opportunities and freedom. It is not without its challenges. Understanding the dark side of wealth is essential for anyone who desires financial success, not to scare them away, but to prepare them for the realities that come with it. True wealth isn't just about money, it's about balance, wisdom, and the ability to navigate both the opportunities and the burdens that come with financial success. Chapter 8, The Power of Silence. Why the rich keep their moves secret. Silence is one of the most underrated yet powerful tools of the wealthy. While many people feel the need to announce their plans, seek validation, or prove their success, the rich understand that discretion is a competitive advantage. They move strategically, keeping their investments, business deals, and long-term goals private until the right moment. This ability to stay quiet while making significant moves is one of the biggest reasons why the rich continue to grow their wealth while others struggle. One of the greatest benefits of silence is that it protects opportunities. When you share your plans too soon, you invite opinions, doubts, and even competition. Many dreams have been destroyed because someone spoke too early and allowed negativity to seep in. The rich know that premature exposure can weaken their position, whether it's in business negotiations, investments, or career moves. Instead of seeking approval, they quietly take action and let the results speak for themselves. Another reason the wealthy stay silent is to maintain control. Information is power, and those who control information control outcomes. By keeping their financial moves, investment strategies, and business plans private, the rich limit outside interference and maintain leverage. This is why high-stakes deals and billion-dollar investments are often finalized behind closed doors, because secrecy ensures the best possible outcome. Silence also plays a key role in negotiation and influence. Those who talk too much often reveal their weaknesses, while those who remain quiet gain an upper hand. Skilled negotiators understand the power of pausing, listening, and allowing the other party to speak first. In many cases, the less you say, the more control you have over a conversation. This is why the rich often appear reserved in meetings and discussions. They know that silence forces others to fill the gap, giving them valuable information to use to their advantage. Beyond business and finance, the wealthy also use silence to protect their personal lives. Fame and fortune attract attention, but not all attention is positive. By keeping a low profile, the rich avoid unnecessary drama, envy, and even potential threats. Many successful individuals live modestly, dress simply, and avoid flaunting their wealth, not because they can't afford luxury, but because they understand that true power doesn't need to be displayed. Perhaps the most important aspect of silence is its ability to create mystery and respect. Those who speak less are often perceived as more intelligent, confident, and in control. The rich understand that when people don't know everything about them, they can't predict their next move. This unpredictability gives them a psychological edge in both business and life. In a world where oversharing is common, the ability to move in silence is a superpower. The rich don't waste time explaining themselves or proving their worth to others. Instead, they let their actions and results do the talking. Success doesn't require announcements, it requires execution. Those who master the power of silence position themselves for long-term wealth, influence, and success. Chapter 9, Escaping the Rat Race. The Financial Freedom Formula. Escaping the rat race is a dream for many but a reality for only a few. Most people spend their lives trapped in a cycle of working long hours, earning just enough to cover expenses, and relying on a paycheck to survive. Meanwhile, the wealthy understand that true financial freedom comes from breaking free from this cycle and creating a system where money works for them instead of the other way around. The key to escaping the rat race lies in understanding the financial freedom formula, a strategic approach that allows you to build wealth, generate passive income, and reclaim control over your time. The first step to escaping the rat race is shifting your mindset. Most people are conditioned to believe that working harder is the only way to get ahead, but the rich focus on working smarter. Instead of trading time for money, they seek ways to build assets that generate income without requiring constant effort. This includes investments, businesses, and passive income streams that continue to pay them even when they're not actively working. The second step is mastering financial literacy. Schools rarely teach people how to manage money, invest, or build wealth, which is why most people remain stuck in the rat race. The wealthy, on the other hand, prioritize financial education. They understand concepts like cash flow, assets versus liabilities, tax advantages, and the power of compounding. By learning how money truly works, they make smarter financial decisions that accelerate their path to freedom. Another crucial component of the financial freedom formula is reducing reliance on earned income. Most people depend solely on their jobs, which means they are always one layoff or financial crisis away from disaster. To escape this trap, the wealthy focus on building multiple income streams. This includes rental income, dividend stocks, automated online businesses, royalties, and other passive income sources that provide steady cash flow without requiring continuous labor. One of the biggest mistakes that keep people stuck in the rat race is lifestyle inflation, the habit of increasing expenses as income grows. The wealthy avoid this trap by living below their means, saving aggressively, and reinvesting their money into income-generating assets. Instead of buying expensive cars or luxury items to impress others, they prioritize financial independence over temporary pleasures. Finally, the true key to escaping the rat race is building wealth that outpaces expenses. This means having enough passive income to cover your cost of living, allowing you to work on your own terms rather than out of necessity. This requires discipline, patience, and a long-term vision, but once achieved, it provides complete freedom to travel, pursue passions, and live life without financial stress. Escaping the rat race isn't just for the ultra-wealthy, it's possible for anyone willing to shift their mindset. Learn financial principles, and take strategic action. The financial freedom formula is simple: increase your income, reduce unnecessary expenses, invest wisely, and build passive income streams. Those who follow this path will no longer be slaves to a paycheck but instead become masters of their own time and financial destiny. Chapter 10: The Importance of Taking Calculated Risks. Success and wealth are rarely achieved without risk. However, the difference between those who succeed and those who fail lies in their ability to take calculated risks, risks that are carefully assessed, strategically planned, and intelligently executed. The wealthy and successful do not gamble with their future, they take informed risks that maximize rewards while minimizing potential losses. Understanding the importance of calculated risk-taking is essential for anyone who wants to break free from mediocrity and achieve greatness. One of the biggest mistakes people make is playing it too safe. Society often teaches us to avoid risk, to seek security, follow conventional paths, and stay within our comfort zones. While this mindset may prevent failure, it also limits success. The rich understand that playing it safe often leads to stagnation, while taking smart risks leads to growth. Whether it's investing in a new business, entering an unfamiliar industry, or making bold career moves, those who embrace calculated risks create opportunities that others miss. Calculated risks are based on research, strategy, and probability, not impulse or blind optimism. Successful individuals take the time to gather information, analyze trends, and weigh potential outcomes before making a decision. They don't let fear or emotions dictate their choices. Instead, they rely on logic, experience, and expert advice. This is why many of the world's top entrepreneurs and investors spend months, or even years, studying opportunities before taking action. One key aspect of calculated risk-taking is having a backup plan. The wealthy don't just prepare for success, they also prepare for setbacks. They create contingency plans, diversify their investments, and ensure that they have enough financial or strategic cushion to recover if things don't go as expected. This allows them to take risks with confidence, knowing that failure won't ruin them but instead serve as a learning experience. Another reason calculated risk-taking is crucial is because it leads to innovation and breakthroughs. The biggest success stories in history, whether in business, science, or technology, happened because someone took a risk. Companies like Apple, Tesla, and Amazon became industry giants because their founders took bold yet well-researched risks. Without stepping into the unknown, there would be no progress, no advancement, and no extraordinary achievements. However, not all risks are worth taking. The key is to differentiate between reckless risk and calculated risk. Reckless risk is based on luck and emotion, while calculated risk is based on strategy and analysis. The best way to develop this skill is through experience, starting with small risks. Learning from failures, and gradually increasing one's tolerance and ability to assess situations. Ultimately, taking calculated risks is not about being fearless, it's about being courageous and well-prepared. Those who master this skill seize opportunities, create wealth, and achieve success that others only dream of. In the end, the biggest risk in life is not taking one at all. The future belongs to those who dare to take smart, strategic, and calculated leaps toward their goals. Chapter 11, The Art of Patience, Playing the Long Game for Wealth. In a world driven by instant gratification, patience is a rare but essential trait for building lasting wealth. Many people chase quick money, looking for overnight success or the next big opportunity that will make them rich instantly. However, the wealthy understand that true financial success is a long game. They prioritize sustainable growth over short-term gains, making strategic decisions that compound over time. The ability to be patient, not just in investing but in business, career, and personal development, is what separates those who achieve financial freedom from those who struggle their entire lives. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting immediate results. Whether it's starting a business, investing in stocks, or building a career, most people give up too soon because they don't see fast progress. However, wealth is rarely built overnight. The most successful investors and entrepreneurs know that great things take time. They embrace delayed gratification, understanding that small, consistent efforts lead to massive long-term rewards. This principle is especially true in investing. The stock market, real estate, and other wealth-building vehicles work best when approached with a long-term mindset. Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest investors, often emphasizes the importance of patience. Famously saying, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." Those who panic during downturns or chase quick profits often lose money, while those who stay patient and let their investments grow reap the benefits of compounding returns. In business and entrepreneurship, patience is equally critical. Many startups fail because their founders expect immediate success and lose motivation when results take longer than expected. The most successful entrepreneurs, on the other hand, focus on long-term strategy, adapt to challenges, and stay committed despite setbacks. They understand that building a profitable and sustainable business requires years of learning, adjusting, and scaling. Patience also plays a crucial role in career advancement. Many people want instant promotions, high salaries, and recognition without putting in the necessary time and effort. The wealthy take a different approach. They build skills, expand their networks, and consistently add value, knowing that success in any field comes from years of dedication and strategic positioning. Perhaps the most important lesson about patience is that it prevents costly mistakes. Acting impulsively, whether in financial decisions, business deals, or career moves, often leads to regret. The ability to step back, analyze situations, and wait for the right opportunity protects wealth and increases the likelihood of success. Ultimately, wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. The people who achieve financial freedom are the ones who think in decades, not days. They resist short-term temptations, trust the process, and understand that consistent effort over time always beats quick but unsustainable gains. Mastering the art of patience allows individuals to not only build wealth but also maintain and grow it for generations to come. Chapter 12: The Truth About Taxes, How the Wealthy Pay Less. Taxes are one of the biggest expenses people face, yet most individuals don't fully understand how they work. The wealthy, however, see taxes differently, not as an unavoidable burden, but as something to be strategically managed. While the average person simply pays what they owe without question, the rich use legal tax strategies to minimize their liabilities and keep more of their wealth. The truth is that the wealthy don't necessarily work harder than others, they work smarter, especially when it comes to taxes. One of the biggest advantages the rich have is their understanding of tax laws and loopholes. Governments create tax codes with incentives designed to encourage behaviors that benefit the economy, such as investing in businesses, real estate, and retirement funds. The wealthy take full advantage of these incentives by structuring their finances in ways that legally reduce their taxable income. They don't evade taxes, they optimize them. One key strategy the rich use is owning businesses and investments rather than relying solely on a salary. Employees are taxed at the highest rates because wages are the most heavily taxed form of income. Business owners and investors, on the other hand, have access to numerous deductions and tax benefits. Expenses related to their businesses, such as travel, meals, office space, and even vehicles, can often be written off, reducing their taxable income significantly. Another powerful tax strategy is investing in assets that appreciate over time. Capital gains from stocks, real estate, and other investments are often taxed at lower rates than regular income. Additionally, many wealthy individuals use 1031 exchanges in real estate, which allow them to defer taxes when selling a property by reinvesting the profits into another investment property. This allows them to grow their wealth without losing a large portion to taxes. The rich also use tax-advantaged retirement accounts and trusts. By putting money into tax-deferred accounts such as 401(k), IRAs, and Roth IRAs, they can grow their wealth without paying taxes on gains until later, or sometimes never, depending on the account type. Many also set up trusts and family foundations to manage their wealth efficiently and reduce estate taxes, ensuring that more of their money is passed down to future generations instead of being lost to the government. Another secret of the wealthy is their ability to hire tax professionals. While the average person files taxes on their own or with basic software, the rich work with accountants, tax attorneys, and financial advisors who specialize in maximizing deductions, credits, and legal tax shelters. These professionals understand the complex tax code and find ways to legally minimize what their clients owe. The truth about taxes is simple: the more you know, the less you pay. The rich don't complain about taxes, they educate themselves and use the system to their advantage. While most people focus only on making money, the wealthy focus on keeping it. Understanding and applying smart tax strategies is a crucial step toward building and maintaining financial freedom. Chapter 13: The Millionaire Morning Routine, How the Rich Start Their Day. A millionaire's morning routine is not just about waking up early, it's about starting the day with purpose, discipline, and a mindset for success. The way you spend your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day, and the rich understand this better than anyone. They don't hit snooze, scroll through social media, or rush out the door unprepared. Instead, they follow a structured morning routine designed to maximize productivity, energy, and focus. Developing the right habits in the morning can have a compounding effect on your success, leading to better decision-making, increased efficiency, and ultimately, greater wealth. One of the key elements of a millionaire morning routine is waking up early. Most successful people rise before the rest of the world, giving them uninterrupted time to focus on personal growth and high-priority tasks. Whether it's 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., waking up early provides a psychological edge. It creates a sense of control over the day, rather than feeling reactive to external demands. This quiet time allows for reflection, planning, and setting clear intentions before the chaos of the day begins. Another crucial habit of the wealthy is exercise and movement. Physical activity isn't just about staying in shape, it's about increasing energy, mental clarity, and resilience. Many millionaires start their day with some form of exercise, whether it's weight training, running, yoga, or even a simple morning walk. Exercise releases endorphins, reduces stress, and boosts focus, which are all essential for high performance. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs, including Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson, swear by morning workouts as a non-negotiable part of their routines. Beyond physical health, mental conditioning plays a huge role in a millionaire's morning routine. Many successful individuals practice meditation, visualization, or gratitude exercises to strengthen their mindset. Meditation helps calm the mind and improve focus, while visualization allows them to mentally rehearse success before it happens. Practicing gratitude keeps them grounded and prevents the stress of ambition from turning into burnout. These habits train the mind to remain calm under pressure, optimistic in adversity, and confident in decision-making. Reading and learning are also major components of a productive morning. The rich never stop learning, and many dedicate at least 30 minutes to reading books, articles, or industry news. This habit keeps them informed, sharpens their thinking, and exposes them to new ideas. Billionaires like Warren Buffett and Elon Musk credit their success to lifelong learning and consuming valuable knowledge daily. Another powerful habit in a millionaire morning routine is goal setting and planning. Instead of starting the day aimlessly, the wealthy take time to review their priorities, set clear objectives, and outline their most important tasks. They use planners, to-do lists, or digital apps to organize their day and ensure that their time is spent on high-value activities rather than distractions. The millionaire morning routine isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. By designing mornings with intention, through waking early, exercising, training the mind, learning, and planning, the rich position themselves for success before the day even begins. Adopting these habits can help anyone create a winning mindset and unlock their full potential. Chapter 14, Learning from Failures, The Secret to Resilience. Failure is often seen as something to avoid, a sign of weakness or defeat. However, the wealthy and successful know that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. The secret to resilience lies in learning from failures, adapting, and using setbacks as stepping stones toward greater achievements. Those who fear failure stay stuck in their comfort zones, never taking the risks necessary to grow. But those who embrace failure as a learning experience develop the mindset and skills needed to overcome obstacles and achieve long-term success. One of the key lessons the rich understand is that failure is feedback. Instead of seeing failure as a personal flaw, they analyze their mistakes to find what went wrong and how they can improve. Every setback holds valuable information, whether it's a failed business venture, a poor investment decision, or a missed opportunity. The ability to extract lessons from failure and apply them to future decisions is what separates winners from those who give up. Many of the world's most successful people faced repeated failures before reaching greatness. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Elon Musk has faced multiple setbacks in his businesses, from Tesla almost going bankrupt to SpaceX's early rocket failures. Oprah Winfrey was once fired from her first television job, and Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity before building his empire. The difference between these individuals and those who remain stuck in mediocrity is that they used failure as fuel for growth rather than a reason to quit. The wealthy also understand that failure builds mental toughness. Facing setbacks, financial losses, or business struggles can be emotionally challenging, but it also forces individuals to develop resilience, adaptability, and persistence. Every time a person overcomes failure, they build confidence in their ability to handle challenges. This mindset shift allows them to take calculated risks without being paralyzed by fear. Another important aspect of learning from failure is shifting perspective. Instead of seeing failure as an end, the successful see it as a temporary setback, a necessary step in the learning process. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? What will I do differently next time? This approach transforms failure from a negative experience into a valuable lesson. Failure also reveals who is truly committed to success. Many people give up after a few failed attempts, while the truly successful keep pushing forward despite obstacles. The ability to persist through failure is often the determining factor between those who succeed and those who don't. Ultimately, learning from failures is not just about avoiding mistakes, it's about growing stronger, wiser, and more prepared for future opportunities. The road to wealth and success is never smooth, but those who embrace failure, learn from it, and keep going are the ones who rise to the top. The secret to resilience is not avoiding failure but using it as a tool for continuous improvement. Chapter 15, Creating Generational Wealth, Leaving a Legacy That Lasts. Creating generational wealth is about more than just making money, it's about building a financial legacy that lasts for decades or even centuries. While many people focus on earning a high income, the wealthy think beyond themselves. They don't just accumulate wealth for their own benefit, they strategically plan to pass it down to future generations. The difference between those who create lasting wealth and those who lose it within a generation comes down to financial education, smart investments, and long-term planning. One of the biggest reasons generational wealth fades is a lack of financial literacy. Many wealthy families lose their fortunes within 2 or 3 generations because their descendants were never taught how to manage, grow, and preserve wealth. The rich understand that making money is only half the equation, the real challenge is keeping it. That's why they prioritize financial education for their children, teaching them how to invest, save, and make informed financial decisions from an early age. They ensure that wealth is not just handed down, but also the knowledge and mindset needed to sustain it. Another key strategy for building generational wealth is investing in appreciating assets. Instead of relying solely on active income from a job or business, the wealthy put their money to work in ways that continue to grow over time. They invest in real estate, stocks, businesses, and other long-term assets that provide cash flow and increase in value. Real estate, for example, is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools because it not only generates passive income but also appreciates over time. Stocks and other investments, when held for the long term, benefit from compounding growth, turning a modest investment into a substantial fortune over decades. Estate planning is another crucial factor in preserving generational wealth. The rich don't leave their financial future to chance, they use trusts, wills, and legal structures to ensure their wealth is transferred smoothly and tax efficiently. Without a solid estate plan, families can lose a significant portion of their wealth to taxes, legal battles, and mismanagement. Many wealthy individuals set up trust funds, charitable foundations, and family offices to manage their assets and ensure financial security for future generations. Beyond money, the wealthy understand that a true legacy is built on values, principles, and leadership. They instill a wealth-building mindset in their heirs, teaching them the importance of hard work, smart decision-making, and responsible wealth management. Many successful families hold regular financial meetings, where they discuss investments, business ventures, and the family's long-term financial vision. This ensures that future generations not only inherit wealth but also the knowledge and discipline to sustain and grow it. In the end, creating generational wealth is about thinking long-term and making decisions that benefit future generations. Those who build lasting legacies don't just focus on personal success, they create systems, invest wisely, and educate their families to ensure that wealth continues to grow for generations to come. True wealth is not just about what you earn, it's about what you leave behind. We've uncovered the hidden rules of wealth, the secrets that the rich live by but rarely share. Now, the question is, What will you do with this knowledge? Wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom, control, and the ability to create opportunities. If you apply these principles, change your mindset, and take action, you can build a life of financial abundance. Thank you for listening to Boundless Books Audio. If you found this audiobook valuable, be sure to subscribe for more wisdom, insights, and life-changing knowledge. Stay hungry, stay focused, and most importantly, keep growing.